What's good? What's good, people? What's good? Festo. I welcome down. Kiwan, Justin. Let's get them likes up, y'all. That's right. The like button on the top right, with the three dots. The top right with the three dots. Let's get the likes up. Nike Mark, what up? Big Baby, what's good? Mitch, what up, Mitch? I'm explaining to you definite. I'm definitely gonna get into that. How the clip is assessed with the Lakers. I'm definitely gonna get into that. I want a couple more people in the building because a lot of times when I do these videos, a lot of people when I do the title, they say, they want to know what's going on, and I already done spoke on it. So I know I can't wait for everybody, but I at least try to give people enough time to get in. When you look at the title, perspective was good. Yeah, I seen it. They said Ty Lue and JJ Redick. Yeah, I seen it. I definitely seen that. I think if the Lakers keep Darvin, I think LeBron probably told him that he's not staying. I honestly think if the Lakers keeping Darvin, I think LeBron made it clear that he want to move on. I don't think that they're gonna, because like I said, what I said earlier, I think that Chris Broussard and a lot of these guys do a lot of double talking. Like I did the video earlier to this morning, I was talking about how like people say one thing is, but for someone else is different. Chris Broussard, I remember clear as day when Frank Vogel got fired. He was like, "Yeah, Frank Vogel, yeah, he won the Frank Vogel won the championship, but Frank Vogel lost the locker room. And when you lose the locker room, it's really no coming back." This is exactly what Chris Broussard said. When you lose, and this is what anybody know that. This is really sports, period. It's hard to just be like, all right, well, everything all good. Especially in something like sports. Even hard in a relationship, but the difference things in a relationship, the difference is how you can make men's in a relationship, even with your friends. The difference is it was love there. So that's the difference. That's the difference. When people be like, oh, because I was talking to somebody earlier and they was like, yo, so you think that if LeBron and Darvin, them guys, and they all sit down and they talk and be like, yo, let's do this and all, everything is good. I said they can do that, but the minute things go wrong, it's gonna go right back to that. That's the difference. And they like, so you saying that you can't solve things. I'm not saying that. You can solve things, but the difference is, and I'll bring this, let's say a relationship, your girlfriend, your wife, or whatever. You and her have problems. And whatever the problem is, the difference is, and y'all try to make amends and try to get things better. The difference is you and your wife at one point y'all loved each other. Y'all's in love, and it still may be love there. So it's different. You and your homie, you and your homie, y'all grew up together. Y'all from the same block. Y'all knew each other since y'all was 8 years old, and now y'all, let's say 30 years old. Y'all get into a disagreement. Y'all ain't rocking with each other. Y'all ain't speaking months. The difference is if y'all, depending on what it is, if it ain't nothing like super deep, it's different because y'all had love for one another. That was your man. That's my man. Y'all got memories. Y'all got love. It's easy to be like, all right, to get things back on track. But it's no love there with Darvin and the Lakers team. There's no love. They ain't been together long enough, number one. It's never no real love. They ain't been through a lot of things together. They ain't been a lot of years. So the minute things happen again, it's going to be a problem. The minute, let's say Darvin, LeBron, everybody come back. And let's say around December, the Lakers struggle big time, struggling big time. Let's say they go in 15 games, they go 3 for 12, 3 and 12 for 15 games, and let's say they back like at the ninth, they ninth in the standings, ninth or 10th in the standings. Let's say in December or January, before the trade deadline, you're gonna start. Is the problem's gonna come right back? The problem's gonna come right back. So when the locker room is damaged and you lose a locker room, it's hard to come back from that from a coach. That's why I said guys like Chris Broussard, them guys be hypocrites because they say one thing and do another. So now Chris Broussard, like I said, I was watching him and Rob Parker show. He's like, no, they can I don't think Darvin, this, that, and the third. And he spoke highly on Darvin. My thing is this. It's gonna be hard. Thank you, my boy Sean Family. Sean Family, come on, man. That cash app right there. But it's hard once it's damaged, especially with the team. It's hard to gain that back. It's hard. So what I was saying, because somebody like Kareem, you want Darvin going back. Like, to me, I'm at the point where I can deal with Darvin. But my thing is, you can't, it had to be, only way I see Darvin, if you going a clean new slate. You have to have the whole group of players. You have to. You cannot bring that group back with Darvin. The main group. I'm talking about the main guys. The starting five, the starting five, all of them had issues with Darvin. Rui had issues with Darvin. Braun, AD, D'Lo, Reeves, and even Max Christie. Like, he was a little it was a little tension with Christie. So, and then you got the Laker fan base. So right there, it's tough. It's tough because the fans already, if they see Darvin Ham on opening night, either way you look at it, if Bron there or not, it's going to be an issue with Darvin Ham as far as the fan base, the noise. And he's going to get monitored at every step of the way. So, like I said, it's kind of damaged. So, like I said, me personally, if they claim how they bring Darvin back, I'm not going to be, I'm not going to be going crazy like, oh, man, like I said, and I've been saying this for a while. He's only been there 2 years, only been head coach for 2 years. Can anybody get better? Yes, you can get better. You can get better as a coach. You know what I'm saying? And I would love for him to get better as a coach. It's not like I got any ill will towards him. I don't hate him. I don't got nothing like, a real disdain for him. But my thing is, I think that he has to be more versatile, and he had to try all ducks. He had to go all in. Like, he got to be open-minded and just try. You can't stick with. See, the thing is, the mistake he made. Let me tell you the mistake Darvin made. You have to understand a pecking order. Bron, AD, that's it. That's it. Everybody else, if they not doing something what you like as far as on the defensive end, you got to pull them. You have to pull them, guys. It's not I got trust in Reeves. I like Reeves. Whatever reason you like him, I'm gonna stick with him. He been my starter all year. He been starting. I got to ride with him. See, that type of thinking right there as a head coach gonna get you burnt. It's gonna get you burnt. Tobias Harris did nothing did nothing. Did nothing yesterday. Did nothing. And the coach, I think he made a mistake. He played 30 minutes. I think Shabazz supposed to got no more than 20 minutes. That should have been it. That's the cutoff point. By then, in 19, 20 minutes, he did nothing for you. That should have been it. Call it a night. You got to look down at your bench. Okay, you need a bit. Okay, maybe Batum. See, Batum older. I don't know. I ain't really pay attention if Covington was active. I don't know, but or even you went with too big. I don't know. Put Paul Reed. I don't know. But you cannot let these role players burn you. You can't do that as a coach. That's just common sense. A role player, no. You got to look in your bench and pull somebody else, and you might pull the rabbit out of the hat. If they name not Bron, AD, everybody else, I don't care. I don't care what you did for me in the regular season. You did this. You're struggling right now. You're not giving me nothing. You're not locking down on one end. You're not scoring on it. If you're not giving me nothing, you got to pull them. And that's the thing. As far as a coach, he should know. And I see he do that a lot. He do that a lot. You can't do that. You got to pull them. You can't be in bed with these role players. You can't. Yes, you can show faith in them. You like them and everything. But if it's not, they not stars. They not like a star, like a guy like you deal with, like a star player like Dame. Like, okay, Dame is 2 for 11 in the first half. Okay, he may get you 30 in the second half. They not doing, Tobias Harris and guys not doing that. They may play better. They may knock down a couple shots. They may play better in the second half, but they not going to, it's not like any minute them guys, they're going to change no. Normally role players, when they struggle for the most part, them guys like that, normally they struggle, it's pretty much of a struggle. You don't really see too much. I'm not saying it never happens, but you don't see too much of a night and day with a role player. Not too much, especially in the playoffs. You don't see it. You don't see it. Normally, when they struggle, is that. Yeah, they have sometimes better second half, and they could sometimes, but for the most part, you have to understand the time of the moment. Let me say what's up to the peoples, man. Say what's up to the peoples. I'm gonna go back if I didn't get you. You know, a lot of people popped up in here. Hit the like buttons on the top right. Boston, what up? NBA La Chilia, what up? Sports Mark, Sean Family, LA, Mary, J Lord, Brandon Love Sports, what up, bro? Antonio Brown, Raj Dog, Marcus, Disruptor, Mr. 221. What? Oh, wow. He said the Lakers just fired Ham. Wow. Wow. Ho. See, this one, this is why I like, this is why I said this channel, when I saw, he said, Reem not reading the comments. When I just saw, it's crazy because I just saw Reg Dog, my boy Reg Dog from the West Coast, Centennial Park, Inglewood Finest, my boy Reg Dog. Reg Dog said, Reem not reading the comments. I'm like, oh shit, it's something they want me to see. Wow. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. Ham just got fired. Wow. I'm surprised this thing ain't popping right now. I'm surprised it's not popping. I'm surprised it's not popping. Because I've been on live before it happened. It's crazy. I was just talking about Ham. You guys seen it. I was just literally just talking about Ham. and saying stuff he's doing, and I ain't even I ain't look at the comments. Reason why I didn't look at the comments while I'm talking, because sometimes I get distracted. So I was in a flow. Wow, happened 10 minutes ago, and I was live 16 minutes now. So in six minutes, I was live, and it happened. That's right, get it popping. My boy said, get it popping. My boy loved the show, said, get it popping then. I'm going to get it popping. Ham just gave me energy. Ham just gave me energy. Pocket Ham. Pocket Ham has left the building. Lakers ain't play. They got rid of him quick. Pocket Ham. Ham just gave me some energy. Y'all know it's night. Y'all know now it's time to get rid of Reeves and Rui. Thank you, Disruptor. Thank you. Let's get it popping. My boy said, get it popping then. I like that. My boy, what's his name? I got to give him another shout out. I had to give him another shout out. What's his name? I have to go back to his name. I like that. What he said. Love the show. He said, get it popping then. Okay. Love the show, bro. Now I'm hyped. Oh, no, I said, now he hyped. Because I'm telling you, what this doing, the report, you know what I thought? I said, I don't think. So this is what I was saying, because part of me, like, Lakers did want to, this is how you know they did not rock with Ham. Damn, after 2 years, Ham. And you know why it's crazy? Because I was the guy that broke Ham. I was the one who really, and I'm not, hold up. I want to take this back. I'm not happy somebody lost their job. I'm never happy somebody lost their job. It's just news right now, and it's crazy because I was just talking about like the problems he had. And I would love, and I just said I would love for him. I just said it. I said I would love for him had done better and get better as a coach. I just said that. You know what I'm saying? I was never, y'all know I said I'd never always get rid of him. That never been me. But I seen some flaws in him, and I'm saying to myself, bro, it's simple stuff. You got to try stuff. You gotta try it. See, that's what I was more mad at Ham than like I said, it's never no dislike towards Ham. But my thing as this, me and Ham shares the same birthday. We the same age. Kareem and Darvin Ham the same age, and I watched the game. He in the locker room, he in the game. But bro, like Ham, all you had to do, I know I don't got that many subscribers, but all you had to do was follow the Kareem report. That's it. All you had to do is follow me. See, that's what's wrong with people. A lot of people sit there and want to, they bandwagon. Because this guy got 300,000 subscribers. He must know what he's talking about. No, because people use gimmicks. So people get them a lot of subscribers, but don't know anything about basketball because they use gimmicks. And most of the time, to be honest, this YouTube stuff is entertainment. So what they do, they talk whatever they're talking about. It could be the music game. It could be, like academics, like, the music game, whatever, or whatever. It could be cooking show, whatever it is. You have to have some type of, which is true. You got to have a personality, and it's gimmick based. You know what I'm saying? It's gimmick based. So my thing is this. All Ham had to do was subscribe to the Kareem report. I gave him the blueprint what to do. As a coach. And people killed me for this. But you gotta try stuff. Your team ain't popping. Your team ain't popping. That's just like, man, we're going to get busy. We're going to get busy. That's like right now, and I always use survival tactics in this. You got to survive. If you see you just out there and you're a drug dealer and you getting $2, you ain't getting no real money. You getting no money and all you doing is getting locked up all these times, and you been hustling for 2 years and you done caught 4 cases. You caught 4 cases in 2 years and you don't got $2 in your pocket. Do something else. Be like, okay, I tried, let's say, whatever you did. Okay, I got to try something else. You got to try something. You know what? Fam, this is not me. I've been hustling for 2 years. I got 4 cases. I got arrested, keep getting arrested. Fam, switch up the game. Do something else. Okay, maybe I need to be this. Maybe I need to go up under somebody. And hey, maybe I have to, I don't know, maybe you be a flunky. Maybe you have to be a flunky and just ride the guy around. You might got a clean driver's license. I don't know what's going on. Do something different. That's it. You gotta, something ain't working. You be like, oh, this ain't working. This ain't working. It's not working. You keep doing the same thing over and over. The same thing. I told Ham, I said, Ham, try it. Give them guys a few games. Try the 2 big man lineup. Just try it. I don't want to hear, oh, he tried. No, he didn't. I remember clear as day, I used to tell Elder be like, what's his options? Elder used to always sit there and say, Kareem, you're saying that, but what's his options? These guys can't play. I don't believe that because they're in the NBA. They're in the NBA, and I never subscribed to that. Oh, what's his option? Elder always said that. Kareem, but you act like, what is Ham options? Oh, he's supposed to play Jackson Hayes over this person? Or supposed to... Yes, you try it. You try it. You try it. That's it. Okay, I'm going to try. I'm going to give a real long look. I'm going to try this lineup. I'm going to see how it looks. I'm going to go big. Minnesota stuck with their guns. Minnesota said, you know what? Screw all you NBA guys. Y'all talk about, oh, you can't do it. They said, we're going to go big. We're going to pound the board. We're going to defend like crazy. We're going to go 6'9", 6'11", 7 foot, 7'1". We're going to do that. We're going to go 6'9", 6'11", 7'1", 7'2", whatever it is. We're going to do that. That's exactly what Minnesota said. Okay, we struggled time. Now look at them. All NBA, we ain't going to be copycats. We got a vision. This is what we're going to do. We're going to try it. They saw Cat was soft in that middle. Cat was not giving them the blocks for all them years. When Cat was playing center, it wasn't working. He was not protecting the paint. Cat on the outside shooting threes, not protecting the paint. That paint was sweet. It was sweet. They played Memphis and it was sweet down there. Memphis was coming back 20 down 20 every game. Every game, Memphis down 20 and came back every game, and they kept beating Minnesota. Cat was sweet down there. They said, you know what? We need somebody who gonna protect the paint and block them shots. We gonna do that. All he had to do, this people respect it. And I told him he should have subscribed to the channel. He look, I ain't doing well. I'm listening to somebody who got 7,000, whatever I had at the time. Why I'm listening to him? Why you listening to me? Why? Because ain't nobody gonna do it like me. Don't get it twisted. Ain't nobody on this YouTube thing rocking with me when it comes to this overall basketball thing. Overall, I'm not an entertainer. I might not, my personality might not be like the next man personality. But this thing here, I know. And what makes me good at what I do, I don't show no favoritism. I got to call it how it is. See, that's what hurt a lot of people. Because people can go right back and call people out on their bull crap. I've seen many times YouTubers or the media personality, people like, huh? And they went right back in the archives and be like, yo, you said this, that. We've seen many times with, like I said, Chris Broussard, but once you lose the locker room, it's really nothing else you can do. But when it came to Darvin, yeah, he lost the locker room, but he shouldn't get it. Nothing you could do. You lose the locker room if you're not getting rid of the players. You can't make that back up. You can't. You only can make it up if y'all got history together. That's it. Like how Kobe Bryant and Phil Jackson, the thing works with Kobe Bryant and Phil Jackson. After Phil Jackson wrote that book, going in on Kobe, but at the end of the day, they had history together. It was love there. Kobe won with Phil Jackson. So when Phil Jackson came the second time around, what happened? They was able to do something. There's no strings between Darvin and that team. There's no strong ties between them things. There's no strong ties between Darvin and the Lakers. So you can't compare that. So common sense to tell you, listen, it's not fixable. It's not, especially when you're dealing with a big personality like LeBron James. You have to know who you're dealing with. That's why I survived. That's why I survived out here. I survived out here because I'm smart. I'm smart. And I know how to move out here. I know how to move. Go check my record. How many people you see out there? You look at my pictures. I can flood the timeline with my pictures, and you see, 13, 11 guys in a picture, only 1 or 2 people there. And I'm still relevant. See, that's the thing. I'm still relevant. I ain't no washed up older dude. I'm not. You know how some dudes coulda, woulda, shoulda. Look. I'm still that guy. Some people, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Like when Jadakiss said, I don't want to hear about the old dudes talk about they had it, and I'm saying old dudes that ratted and things like that. I'm still that guy. I'm that guy because I'm smart. I never been the type of be like, oh, he's soft, he this, that, and the third. I'm take everybody serious. And I know who's who. You got to know who you dealing with at all times. Darvin, you dealing with LeBron James. You got to know who he ain't supposed to trick you. You know who you dealing. You dealing with LeBron James. You know you got to come. And you dealing with the Los Angeles. You was assistant coach in Los Angeles. You know this is the biggest thing in sports. That Laker brand. You can't mess around. So what you supposed to have done, you have to know. I'm pulling out all stops. It started last year. Okay, Russell Westbrook, Borden coming off the bench. Okay, cool. You got Russell coming off the bench. You did that thing, right? You handle your business with that. Kudos to you. Anthony Davis get hurt. Thomas Bryant balling. When you do that to a person, balling. Laker fans, look at your fan base. The Laker fan base is loving Thomas Bryant. Oh yeah, Thomas Bryant. I like him. The Laker fans was feeling Thomas Bryant. This man going hard, run the floor hard, playing hard, hype, doing all this. Anthony Davis come back. You bury him on the bench. He played 5 minutes. So what do you think that gonna do to your locker room, stupid? What do you think that gonna do to your locker room, stupid? You see, like, people like, damn, this guy averaged 18 points, 9 rebounds, in 11 game span. He did that to me. Of course, he outplayed everybody. Him and LeBron, it was LeBron, then him. So he see that. What you think that gonna do to the other locker? People is human. People like, huh? Like, damn. And you know he gonna talk. He ain't gonna say it to the media, but he gonna talk to the guys. So when the guys see him, he back there like, yo, what I can do? I bust my butt and did this, and this clown put me on the bench for 5 minutes. So when AD come back, normally when somebody comes back for injury, normally, sometimes some people, but AD is a star. But normally, these guys, they take it slow, bring them off the bench. Normally, they do that. That's why it got me mad. And this will get me mad. People like, oh, don't save the black man. I just hate stupidity. I hate stupidity. You Saginaw, Michigan, I've been through stuff. He's saying he been shot and all this. You have to see these things coming. You have to see these things coming. You have to be smart and on top of things ahead of time. You see the fans rocking with Thomas Bryant heavy. Anthony Davis come back off injury. You give him 5 minutes, and then the game after that, you don't play him, period. He get a DNP. He gets a DNP. Like, common sense. Now, why not try both of them together? He outplayed whoever, was it Rui or Vanderbilt, whoever was in that front line with LeBron, AD. I don't know if it was Rui or Vanderbilt. No, Vanderbilt wasn't even there, matter of fact. Vanderbilt got traded at the deadline. And Rui, matter of fact, Rui wasn't there because Lakers got Rui in January. Who was there then? I forgot who was there. But Rui or Vanderbilt wasn't there because this is before we made them trades. You know what I mean? So I say that to say this, man. All he had to do, okay, I'm tried it. You lose your locker room like that. You lose your locker room. You lose your locker room like that when you do nonsense like that. Because people going to say, damn, bro was killing. Bro worked hard. He did everything right. It's still not enough. Try it. Put both of them guys in the lineup. That's it. Try it. Not no 1 or 2 game. Oh, that's not a real try. He ain't even do that, but I 5 minutes of the game, oh, these guys don't work together 5. Come on, stop it. Quit with the jokes. Quit with the jokes. You got 82 games. Give a good enough time where you can sit there and say it don't work. Darvin, like he left bullets in the chamber. He left them timeouts. He left timeouts in his playoff games this year. He got fired from the Lakers. He will never know. He can't sit there. If he come on the beat 139, if Darvin Ham comes on the beat 139, he can't sit there and say that having 2 guys don't work. He can't say that. He can't say that. If he said that, he'd be lying his breath stink. If he said that, he'd be lying his breath stink. He'd be lying. If I come there and he comes on a beat 139, I say, what's up, Darvin, to third. So what you think about it? Nah, you can't say that. You can't say it don't work because you didn't try it. You got 82 games. And your team ain't popping. It's one thing you flowing and you like, I can't mess this up. When your team is winning and stuff like that, you don't want to. That's when the time comes. You can't mess it up. But when you not winning and you 9th and 10th seed, everything goes. You go, okay, I can't tinker with Bron and AD, but the other 3 spots is negotiable. He didn't listen to me. Had he tried that, he might have strike gold. I'm not saying it's guaranteed. Boom, you do that. And then when you're struggling, okay, you getting killed, or Jamal Murray, you getting killed. Okay, Denver keep beating you the same way. You know what? Let me try this Max Christie guy. He played good defense. You know, maybe he may change the series. Like I said, Richard Doom, as I said earlier, he wasn't even playing. He wasn't even supposed to be like no NBA, like real good player. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart in these things. You gotta try. You got to maneuver. Players respect that. I guarantee you, if he did that, players respect it. Players be like, you know what? And players respect it and be like, yo, you know what I mean? He tried, because how many times we see diamond in the rough? How many times we see that diamond in the rough? We see that all the time. You know what I'm saying? We see that all the time. He sat there, he did it to himself. He did it to himself. So I don't want to hear, oh, people with black coaches and stuff. He did it to himself. He left them timeouts on the table. He left a lot of things on the table that he just could have did. That might have been a turning point of the Lakers season. Them two bigs, two big men. AD playing that power forward, and AD been wanting to play power forward. You know what I'm saying? AD playing a 4, and you stick Jackson Hayes or Woods on them. It's not the. I'm not saying it's 100% on Ham. I'm not saying it's 100% on Ham, right? Of course, it's not 100% on Ham, but like I said, he caused a lot of this on himself because he wasn't doing. It's a lot of things he could have did. When you a coach, rule number 1. Don't marry yourself to the role players. Do not marry yourself to these role players. You got 15 guys on your team. Whoever your star players, okay, cool. If you got 1 star, some people only got 1. Some teams may only got 1 star player. But everything after that, and you gotta be willing to be like, yo, that's what it is. I'm dying with them. No, and that's why you at where you at. They role players. You don't do that. You don't do that. He said you got to have a real starting 5. Your starters have to be able to start for any other team. But sometimes, but this the thing is, you can have a real starting 5, but sometimes out of 5, sometimes that's why you have to sometimes go to the bench. Sometimes all of them might not be able to close games. Sometimes everybody might not be able to close games. Sometimes it might not be their nights. Like I said, the difference is, let me tell you this. Out of 82 games, you got, let's say your star player. Your star player is not going to play good or 82 games. This is why it gets me mad when fans get mad when somebody have off game. You got 82 games. They're not going to play good all 82 games. Your star players. They may play good. Let's say that a star player play all 82. He may have 70, 69, like good games, and the rest, just because somebody get 18, 20, I don't mean nothing. 68 games. He give you 68 real good games. Your starter, like good games. Okay, cool. Role players, you can't expect them, if they play 82 games, they're not going to have 82 good games. So that's why you don't get mad at. That's why you got other guys. When that role player is struggling, you find this role player and replace him. Hopefully he come in. He said, Raymond, I hope they don't hire JJ Redick. I don't know. Bron is strong. I've been telling you guys, Bron is strong, man. Bron is strong, man. Bron is strong. I only got 73 people here. I know I got 70. It's a lot of other YouTubers on live right now. So everybody just probably bouncing around. I advise you guys to stay right here, because they ain't going to be a bunch of nonsense. Stay right here. Because I'm like, damn, 74 people after all this that's in the building. I know people bouncing around. They go on this channel, go on that channel, because everybody probably live right now. But this is where y'all need to be, boy. This is where y'all need to be, because y'all can get it real. There ain't no sympathy over here. It is what it is. Who I think gonna be like next? I don't know. I'm be honest. I don't know. I had to scout the situation. I had to hear First, I have to hear a press conference. I cannot make a decision who's gonna be the next coach. I got to hear some type of statement. Because sometimes always people tell you inside when they talking. You know what I'm saying? So when Rob Pelinka and they sit there and they say, when Rob Pelinka come out and say, if Rob Pelinka come out and he give a press about Darvin Ham getting fired and whatever the next coach, whatever they're looking for, I could give you a better understanding who I think gonna be the next head coach, because you can hear, like if he say something like, Rob Pelinka be like, yo, no, because they gonna ask, they probably gonna sit there. I'm pretty sure if he gives a press conference, I'm pretty sure somebody, one of the reporters gonna say, so Rob, you think that him being a first-time coach had anything to do with it? If Rob sit there and definitively sit there and like, no, I'm no, like go in on that, don't have nothing to do with no first year or he completely with it, it's a good chance JJ Redick might be the coach. Because now he's telling you that he don't believe that it has anything to do with no first year coach. Now, if Rob start talking, yeah, inexperienced this, inexperienced that, if he keep talking that inexperience, JJ not going to be a coach. So that's why before I make my prediction, I had to hear Rob come out and talk. Because his conversation going to probably lead with what type of coach he's looking for. So like I said, the key words, if he sit there and be like, yeah, like keep talking about like far as like Darvin inexperience, or if he harbor on some type of inexperience, we know they going the opposite direction. They going for experienced coach. But if he sit there and be like, nah, experience, whatever the case may be, you know, and he up for that, it's a good chance JJ could be the coach. It's a good chance JJ could be a coach. Because LeBron is strong. LeBron was so strong, they tried to line up Ty Lue with LeBron. They tried to tie Lue with LeBron. They sat there and, because LeBron wasn't sure. The deal LeBron signed, LeBron wasn't sure if he's going to play past them 3 years. So whatever deal LeBron signed, that 3-year deal, he was like, he had 3 years left on his contract, I think it was. Yeah, he had 3 years left on his contract, not 3-year deal. LeBron had 3 years left on his contract, and LeBron had 3 years left on his contract, and the Lakers was hell bent on giving Ty Lue. Lakers was hell bent on giving Ty Lue exactly what LeBron, because they wasn't sure what they was getting from Ty Lue. And I told you guys, I done a video years ago. I told you that LeBron didn't give them when they was in negotiation. When they was in negotiation, LeBron didn't give them no real endorsement. He basically said like, I don't know. Like he didn't give them like, man, give him the time. I trust in Ty Lue like that. He didn't give that blessing like that. That's why the Lakers want to pick Ty Lue coaches, because it was a thing that Ty Lue can't coach. He only can coach LeBron James. So simple fact that it was only that Ty Lue only can coach LeBron James. LeBron James didn't give that stamp of approval like, nah, he'd be good without me. So the Lakers went on and did that. LeBron James is strong. That's why I said you got to know your opponent. You got to know who you're dealing with. LeBron James strong. LeBron James coming back to LA. And I did it, and I just did a video. This is why anybody, I did 79 people in the building. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you hurting yourself. You know why you're hurting yourself? I told y'all, I was the first one on and said LeBron James coming back, that Jeannie Buss going to do whatever it takes to retain him. I said that first. I came here out the day before that. I was like, yeah, LeBron might leave. LeBron might leave. I was saying that. Like, who knows? I don't know. This, that, and the third. People like they want LeBron James going. I came and I was like this. I said, LeBron coming back. I said, LeBron coming back. I got word from my people. My source is official. My source is official. And let me get to my title, because I was going to talk about my title, but I didn't get a chance to talk about my title because this news dropped. This news dropped 7 minutes into my live. Now the title, I'm gonna get to the title. Not gonna stay too long on that. So let me tell you this. So basically, what happened was, why I said the Clippers are obsessed with the Lakers. My source, he called me today. I was literally on the phone with him, and he's like, "Yo," he said, "This is crazy." He said Steve Ballmer plan on bringing back Paul George and James Harden. He plans on signing them to the contract. He's not breaking up no matter what happens. They can lose tonight and they coming back. I mean, he plans on coming back unless they do something different. He gonna pay them. And my source said, you know what? He just so obsessed with the Lakers. He don't want to. This is what my source told me. Because he's like, yo, Steve Ballmer plan on bringing back 100% Paul George, and they not breaking nothing up. They not breaking their team up. Of course, common sense, they're going to try to, get different players around them. But Paul George, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and James Harden, and maybe a few other players, Russ, I don't know, but they plan on bringing them guys back. And he said, yo, it's so crazy. This is what my source said. He said, so crazy. Steve Ballmer is obsessed with the Lakers. He just want that star power there in LA, and he wants to be able to compete against the Lakers. Instead of him taking a step back and be like, you know what? Let me retool this thing. Paul George, he said something that, see, this is why I said I'm a different animal. People tell you who they are. I don't know if you guys seen it. Y'all probably seen it. Paul George said, Paul George said, I work hard all off season. No matter what happens, it means nothing. Shaq and Barkley got in on him. Y'all probably seen it. Shaq and Barkley went in on him. He basically like, it doesn't matter if they lose. It doesn't matter. He worked hard and this, that, and the third. Paul George said that. He said it doesn't matter. How? You're in the mix of a series. You telling me it don't matter? You in the midst of a series and you tell him it don't matter? How? Barkley and Shaq went in on Paul George. That goes to show he has no heart. We all know James Harden has no heart. This is where the Clippers going wrong. Clippers can technically be in a good position because Harden makes a lot of money. You don't have to sign him back. You can let Paul George be open to a sign and trade. You know what I'm saying? Be open to a sign and trade with Paul George, and let the other people fall off the books and take a shot at it. See if you find a sucker for Kawhi Leonard. You gotta, at this point here, if they lose this round here, Kawhi keep missing playoffs. You got it. That's what I'm saying. People are scared of change. And in today's NBA, it's not, you can recoup quick. It's not like back in the days where you lost. You already see all the veteran guys is not as number one. This is the problem with a lot of these teams. It's like they don't understand this logic. A lot of these guys don't be as good as you think. That's number one. A lot of these guys don't have the heart you think. Let's look at all the older guys. None of them impact is like that no more. None of them. LeBron, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Kawhi, Harden, Russ, Chris Paul. All them guys right now is more named than impact. All of them more named than real impact. I mean impact on winning. It's not that. Just being honest, it's not that. They more name than impact. This is the time right now. If you need to retool or do what you have to do, this is the perfect time to do it. You won't be in the gutter like that. Like, look at a guy like Shea. Them guys, they team, but they not really like that. They play hard. They had a coach, a smart coach. They had a smart coach. They came together. They had one guy who's dominant. Shea is dominant. They had a guy that's dominant, and then they got a big man dominant that plays with a lot of heart. And Chet plays with a lot of heart, and he's like, "You ain't coming down here with that. Get it out of here." Chet take pride in that middle. Chet take pride in that middle. So you got a prideful big man that blocking and challenging everything like Alonzo Mourning did. Don't care about getting dunked on. Don't care about. I don't care. I don't care if I go viral. Y'all getting dunked on. I'm getting dunked on. But I'm jumping. And they got other guys who playing their role and playing hard. Playing hard. Don't. And we not groupies. We line up to Kevin Durant. We don't care. We line up against LeBron James. We don't care. You got guys who got that mindset. We're gonna go hard, and that's that. And look at results. It's not like them guys is really that good if you think about it. But they show some gut. That's what I'm saying. Gut and everything is because look, no way in the world. Look at New Orleans team, even without Zion. You look at the New Orleans team and you look at that OKC team. The rosters. The difference was they came with that heart. That's the difference. That's the difference. It's not like you could say, oh, they more talented. They came with that heart, and that makes a difference. That's the easiest thing. That's the easiest thing there is. The easiest thing is if you're going to scout. See, this is where the mistake comes in that. I'm going to tell you the mistake comes in that. Teams, I'm just saying, not just the Lakers, all NBA teams. You see a guy like me. You know, for one thing, Kareem go hard. You know I'm going to go hard, and Kareem know what he's talking about. Forget, okay, oh, what school, what university you go to? I ain't go to no university. Oh, I'm not no clean-cut guy. I'm a good dude. I'm mature. I'm into peace. I want peace. I want everything. You know, I love life. I want everybody else to enjoy life. I'm not into no craziness. Forget the past is the past. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying. I'm a grown man. Be like, you know what? Let's give him some couple of hours and bring him in the organization. Stop all the time. That's what's wrong with a lot of these organizations. They look for, clean cut. Oh, I can't hire him. Why I'm hiring him? He's not to par. He don't speak the real proper English like I probably want him to speak. Oh, a gentleman and a scholar. He's not that. He ain't go to no university. He went to he did a year, whatever, in a community college. Shout out to that. Instead of being like, you know what, get the right guys. Get the right guys, because at the end of the day, I know what it takes. I play back. I ain't have to play on a high level. I play enough where I know that heart is the number one thing. If I'm looking in that draft, all that stuff, if you don't have no heart, I can't draft you. If you don't have no heart and no pride and no discipline and pride with yourself, you're nothing. If you're not willing to get dirty and you ain't gonna let little things oppress you, that means a lot. There's no way they should have ragdolled. It wasn't even close. New Orleans and OKC. It wasn't even close. And the reason why, they didn't show that heart, man. They didn't show that heart. And that is the difference of it right there. That's the difference. That's the difference. Heart means a lot with anything, especially if you competing. If you competing, that means everything. You gotta compete. Not giving up. You gotta compete. Tobias Harris is weak. No way in the world Philadelphia supposed to had picked Tobias Harris over Jimmy Butler. No way in the world. Jimmy Butler, yes, he has a big personality. Yes, he's a little edgy and stuff. But at the end of the day, do you hear Jimmy Butler getting arrested? Do you hear Jimmy Butler run around punching people in the face? No. You picked Tobias Harris because you felt he's safe. You went safe. Oh, he's a nice guy. He this and that. Image-wise. Image. I'm gonna go with Jimmy Butler because I'm gonna go with Tobias Harris image-wise and with this age stuff. Oh, he's a few years younger. You can't. Oh, I'm giving out a 5-year deal. He a few years younger. All you have to do, common sense will tell you, for one, the league not physical. And now guys can play longer. This not back in the days where it scares you when a guy 32 years. I'm not saying you throw away a lot of money, but Jimmy Butler and Tobias Harris. How old is Jimmy Butler right now? How old is Jimmy Butler? Somebody please put Jimmy Butler and Tobias Harris age up right now. Because it depends when they birthday, but the year wise, just put the year. Because I don't want somebody may put it and his birthday may be a month from now. Put the year. Because you saying Jimmy Butler this and Tobias, it may seem more than what it is. Put the year. Jimmy Butler, I think, born in 89. And I think Tobias born in 92. I think it's 92 and 89, I believe. So, and let me tell you the mistake Philadelphia made. Right? Okay, you looked at, okay, I'm giving these guys 5 years a deal, right? So Philadelphia looked at, yeah, but I'd rather give a guy that's 3 years younger the money when the contract ends. So Jimmy Butler, let's say he's 34 years old, right? The contract ended now. Let's say if he was declining, but let's say that the first three, most now 34 is like, it's not like old like that, like it used to be. It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that. What's my 3 choices of head coaches? I don't know yet. Wipe his nose, Seth for the win. Wipe his nose. Seth for the win. Wipe his nose. Jimmy Butler, you have to look like this. All you want is one. See, this is the mistake these owners and this the mistake that these owners and general managers make. Okay, you look at it like this. Okay, Jimmy Butler gonna be 34 when his contract. They always think about when their contract runs out. So this was these owners and them say, okay, Jimmy Butler gonna be 34, and Tobias gonna be 31 years old when their contract ends. I'm just throwing numbers. I'm not 100% sure of the exact age. He gonna be 34. Tobias gonna be 30, 31, right? So these owners and stuff thinking like that, right? But what they need to do is be like, you know what? Yeah, he's a little older than him, but in that time frame, you have to think in 3 years, who gives you a better chance to win in that 3 years? You can eat the last 2 years if you won the championship. Like, you don't know if somebody's going to decline heavy like that. But you be like, if I won one, I could eat like in baseball. You notice they be like, yo, I don't care. Yo, I'm looking at the first baseball signing like 10-year deals. But let's just say a 7-year deal. I'm signing with 7 years. I know he'd be a certain age by the time that 7th year. But I'm looking at I could win within the first 3 to 4 years. I could win in the first 3 to 4 years. So what the Sixers supposed to think, oh, Jimmy Butler gonna give me a chance to win a championship in that 3 years. Even if he did decline the last 2 years. He showed you they got there at the exact same time. Jimmy Butler and Tobias Harris got to the Philadelphia at the exact same time. And they both was going to be free agents that year. They played. Number one, you seen what? Jimmy Butler is a better leader. So you saw that, okay, leadership-wise, he's better. Clutch-wise, better. He going to come through the clutch. Competing-wise, he's better. So you starting to see all these things why the whole time they there. This is why it's frustrating, because you had a whole half a season plus the playoffs. You had 2 rounds of the playoffs. Clearly it's day that Jimmy Butler's supposed to have been the guy. It's not even close. It's not even close. But you went with Tobias Harris because Jimmy Butler a little edgy. He says some things that may ruffle some feathers. He's a couple years old. I think he's 3 years older. He's 3 years older. Can't think like that. Can't think like that. Then your best player liked them. Your best player liked them. See, you ignored it because, see, let me tell you why they ignored it. And this is why sometimes LeBron James' method might be as good. Sometimes LeBron James' method, how LeBron James be ice cold with organizations. Reason why I said it, they ignored Joel Embiid when he wanted Jimmy Butler there. You know why? They looked at Joel Embiid ain't going nowhere. So we could do what we go. He wants Jimmy Butler, but you know what? If we go to Tobias Harris, he's gonna go with the flow. He loves Philadelphia. He was pumping Philly heavy. Oh, I want to be here. I love because him and Giannis both had the same type of mentality. Oh, I love Philadelphia. Oh man, I love it here. The process. So they knew, okay, if we get Tobias Harris and don't bring back Jimmy Butler, it's not like he gonna ask to get traded. He loves it here. See, this is where like I ain't saying all the time, but like a LeBron James mentality would have been like, you know what? We got to go with this guy. We got to go with this guy. And in closing, if that DeJounte Murray trade, if we can't get, Lakers had to stop with all this big name stuff. Because they thing was, no, we got to trade Reeves for a superstar. Stop that. Stop that. You got to trade. Why would you feel a guy, number one, an undrafted player that's playing decent, what makes you feel you got to move him for a superstar player? Who is he? Who is Austin Reeves where he got to go for a superstar player like he's like that? Like, we giving up him. We got to get a all-star player in return. We got to get, I ain't going to say all-star because Murray made all-star. They said superstar. The reports was the Lakers only will move Reeves for a superstar type of player. His numbers don't say that. It's not like he had the cliche. It's not like Austin Reeves was some Cooper Flag. It's not like Austin Reeves is some Cooper Flag, a 5-star recruit. Cooper Flag, a number 1 player in the country. Okay, he's a high lottery pick. Let's say a 5th pick, a big hopes where the upside potential is off the roof, and he playing a couple years with you. Then you be like, nah, that's something different. That's something different. Let's say right now, for instance, let's say I'm just throwing something, a name out there. Let's say Utah drafted Cooper Flag, right? Cooper Flag, number 1 player in the country, big this, that, and the third. And let's say Cooper Flag be the 4th pick in the draft by Utah. And let's say he been like this. His first 2 years, let's say first year he averaged 10 points. The second year he averaged 13, right? And let's say it's a possibility now they open to trade him like, damn, he had 2 years in the league. He averaged 10 and 13 points. We open to trade him. But the simple fact that he been a highly taught out prospect, skill set and all that, but he ain't put it all together. Now, if they sit there and say, we not trading him for a superstar player, and then that's understandable. Like, all right, because you scared, like, damn, if we get rid of him, he may reach his potential. He may turn around and be that superstar player that he's supposed to have been. Cooper Flag may turn around and be that superstar player on that next team like how Harden did. Harden played with OKC, I think, 3 years. And he turned around to be a superstar player. Reeves is not going to be that. So that they got to stop, please. Lakers, if Atlanta say, yo, if Trae Young don't want to get traded, let's say he not pissing no fit about getting traded, and let's say Donovan Mitchell not pissing the fits or getting traded, right? Those guys not pissing the fit and getting traded, and like they said, they not pissing the fits and getting traded, and that's not out there. And let's say the DeJounte Murray trade is back out there. Lakers better be like, trade Reeves for him. Stop with all that. We're only trading Reeves for a superstar player. Who is he, and what he done that you think he's going to get you back a superstar player? That called delusional. That called delusional right there. It called delusional. You think he gonna get you back a superstar player? What up? How you? That called delusional right there. That right there is delusional. You thinking he gonna get you back a superstar player? We got no highly young players. It's not like he's got, okay, we got Reeves, but we got this other guy. He was picked the 8th pick, but he only 19 years old, and he was like a top hot college player, but he didn't really get that much run. He didn't get that much run. He was a top high school player. This guy is a top high school player. I mean, top college player. He was the 4th pick of the draft. Let's, for instance, work. That's like, for instance, a perfect example. Let's say if the Lakers had one of the Thompson twins on their roster. Let's say, for instance, if the Lakers had one of the Thompson twins on their roster and they had Reeves, then now you know, okay, cool. They could put together a good package because they got Reeves and then they got the Thompson twins. Lakers don't, you can't sit there and say, I ain't trading him for a superstar. We don't got that much trade for a superstar player. That's why I said the Lakers, they bet not. I'm telling you, they bet not. If Murray back on the table, if they can't get like a Donovan or Trae Young, they better trade Reeves for Murray. Murray is a two-way player. See, that's why I said Lakers keep putting themselves into this superstar mess. The Lakers keep putting themselves in a superstar mess like, oh, we got to have a superstar. No, Murray is good. He's young. He got great size. We could play both positions. He played good defense. He can score. We see he getting you 20. He do more across the board than Trae Young. He bigger than Trae Young. Just Trae Young just got a bigger name and more dynamic, but he more effective overall than Trae Young. Lakers have to get off that. Forget all that. Oh, I love Austin Reeves. He one of ours. Can't play like that. He got to go. Yeah. Murray, yeah, and then Murray cheaper. And that's why the Lakers should have took Murray, because his contract is not like Trae Young. and them guys now taking him. Like I said, his contract not like Trey Young and them guys. So now you could, it's easy to build out a roster. You get a Trey Young, now you got LeBron at 50 million. You got the same situation as Phoenix. You have LeBron at 50. You have LeBron at 50, AD at 50. Then you have Trey Young at whatever he makes. That's going to cause your team top heavy, and you're going to be in the luxury tax heavy. You should have took Murray. Murray's getting 18, and I think get 27 next year. But you want to get a guy making $40-something million? You're killing your books. I will be back.